I don't have any script. I'm not gonna edit this video. I just wanted to get out as fast as possible. So a new CS2 update just came out. They added retakes back, which is really nice. But the bigger change, which is down here at the bottom, is that they extended trade-up contracts. You can now exchange 5 covert items, meaning 5 reds, for a knife. For a knife. That's insane. And people have already done this. Like, look at this. All you have to do, pick out 5 of the items, click trade up, bam, you have a knife. And it seems like it's actually pretty good knives too. Like that was a marble fate. That's worth quite a bit actually. And it also works with gloves too. One thing that I do want to note is that it seems like these things say factory new, but like they say not tradable and not marketable. So I don't know what Valve's doing. Obviously, we saw something like this in the past with case renting, right? You can rent from cases. People kind of moved on from that, but still, I feel like there is a possibility that it's going to be not tradable and not marketable. But even so, I am for sure, 100% certain that this will cause the price of coverts to go up way high. Like, if you take a look at something like the glove case, right? And then, like, if you take a look at, like, we got here the Dragonfire, right? That's $68 for a fact new. 68 times 5, right? That's $340. And for $340, if we order this by the highest price, even if you go all the way down, it's like, it's profitable even at the worst one. You're paying $340 for the skins, but a stat track, the worst factory new gloves that you could get from this case is $1,400. So, hello? I mean, would you just, like, quadruple your money? So, for that reason, I feel like Valve is making them not tradable and not marketable, because this would just be insane. Like, they make $1 billion from cases, and the only reason why they make so much money from cases is because you have the potential to unbox, you know, like Crimson Komotos, you know, which are $22,000, right? And when you're a gambler, you see that and you're like, oh my gosh, this is insane. I'm going to keep open cases because of these insane prices. But if something like this happens, like, if you can just if you can just trade up to Pandora's boxes for $350, it's like, hello, like, why would you ever open a case? And so the price of these would most definitely go up like crazy. It would probably go down to like only a few thousand, because like it just doesn't make any sense. And obviously the coverts would also explode in price. I mean, this would happen even if it's not marketable. So I'm not going to give you guys that much advice, but if you guys are looking for an investment, SSG Dragonfire seems like a pretty solid one. I mean, I'm not really going to say much. Obviously, we don't know much about this. Maybe the impact on the market won't be that big. Maybe it's going to be like case renting. You know, everybody thought like, oh my gosh, this will be insane. This will cause case prices to explode. And pretty much nothing happened. But still, even if it's not tradable and not marketable, you can still get gloves, like $1,000 gloves for $350. So like, that would cause, if we're talking about like supply and demand standpoint, right, just doing a market analysis, right, the price of coverts are definitely going up no matter what, right? But even if they're not marketable, this will cause the demand on the gloves and the stuff to go down, because at the end of the day, there's going to be some people who just want hedge majors, right? And you're looking at the price, you're like, okay, hell no, I ain't getting that. I can never afford that in my whole life. But that same person might be able to see, like, okay, well, I could buy them for $57,000 and they'd be tradable, or I could just trade up to them for $350, which is a much better deal, right? And obviously that's a person that like would just trade up instead of buying it outright, you know? And yeah, I just wanted to make this video. Also, retakes are back, so that's pretty cool. But like, man, CS is crazy. It's like the only game where like the change to skins, right? This teensy tiny patch note, this one extra feature that you can do with skins, is causing the whole community to be in an uproar. uh, and is considered much more important than the actual gameplay update. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I have a feeling that Valve is not going to do something stupid and make these marketable or tradable after a week. Um, I mean, like, you could compare this with when you craft an item, right? It goes on trade lock and then it says not tradable, not marketable. But the difference is these items don't have a trade hold, so there's no real reason why. But like, yeah, I don't know. People are saying, like, I heard online, like, yeah, no, they're trying to transition away from cases. This is how they're going to do it, blah blah blah. But like, at the end of the day, I think that they're testing the waters, seeing, hey, how can we make money off this game without it being considered gambling, right? And this is a way to do that. But yeah. Or maybe they just saw like the price of knives and they were like, oh hell no, like let's lower these prices down, like these things are way too expensive. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Leave a like if this video was helpful. I'm not gonna edit it. I want to get this video out as quickly as possible. If you guys have any knives, might be a good time to sell. Not even because of right now. Like there's been a lot of market manipulation happening, so now might be the time to sell. If you have any coverts, or you can get your hands on some coverts, that's probably the way to go. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.